Today we've got a question from Project Euler, and it's the first one. It reads the following: if we list all the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 and 5, we get 3, 5, 6 and 9. The sum of these multiples is 23. Find the sum of all multiples of 3 or 5 below 1,000. Well, so what this question is saying is that if you take the sum of multiples of 3, so we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, up until 999, with 999 being the closest multiple of 3 below 1,000. And for S5, which is the sum of multiples of 5, we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, up until 995. I think I should have stated before we even start, any number we have, let's call it n, must be strictly less than 1,000, cannot be equal to 1,000. So now we want to find the sum. So sum equals S3 plus S5. But note that there are some overlap with numbers like 15, which is a multiple of both 3 and 5, or 30. So the way we remove such numbers is by taking away the sum of all multiple of 15 below 1,000, so we've got S15. And for S15, we have 15, 30, 45, up until 990. Fine. Let's evaluate S3. So for S3, we've got the sum of 3n from n equals 1 till 333. Why 333? Because our last term, 999 divided by 3, is 333. Where here we can factorize out the 3, so we've got 333, n equals 1, 3n. And this part here is just the sum of natural numbers up to 333. So that's 3 times n plus 1 all over 2. So that's 333 times 334 divided by 2, which is, let me just evaluate that on my calculator. 3, and we've got 166,833. Now S5. Well, the range for this summation is 1 and 995 divided by 5, which is just 199. So the sum of 5n from n equals 1 up until 199. And again, we factorize out 5 to 199, n equals 1, n. Evaluate this, we've got 5 times n plus 1 over 2, so that's 199 times 200 divided by 2, which is 99,500. Cool. S15. So the largest term in this series is 990, and if we divide that by 15, we get 66. So the upper limit is 66 and lower is n equals 1. 15n, factor that 15. 6 for n equals 1, n which equals 15 times 66 times 67 over 2, which equals 33,165. And as we said before, our sum is S3 plus S5 minus S15, which is 166,833 plus 99,500 plus, not plus, minus S15, which is 33,165, which equals 233,168, and that is our answer for the first problem of Project Euler. Thank you for watching.